Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on. Check 15.
Get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Ready.
43. Check. 43.
Hey, orbit.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Go.
Here we go, G. Get off the field. Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Go.
Watch the twist.
Let's go.
2nd and 14. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, exit. Shoot.
They'll look to throw. Going up top. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Let's go, baby.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Let's go, son. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Delta. Now.
They're going to look to throw. Ooh, what a move. He finds Matthews. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Yo, cheetah. Yep.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, wahoo.
Mike 54.
Steve Griffin.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play that time for the Rams. 48 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey.
Now.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Yes.
Get in the way with it. 54's Mike. 54's
Five.
54.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel. And
it's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. 65 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They run. It's Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Todd Gurley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This fielded at the 2. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Cut. 58, right over there.
2nd and 9 now. He's got it to Matthews, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Got it. Hey, Hayward. 70, Indy.
Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, huh?
Go.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, watch the lane. Hey.
He'll drop to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. First down, Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 42.
43's the Mike.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 34. So that changes things. Here's first and 10 all the way up at the 45. On first and 10, here's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. This one caught by Isabella. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a first and 10. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 down at the 31. Throwing on first down is Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. In for the score. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's second and 8. And this is incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Ready up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Lock it.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Hey.
Tight go.
Hey, orbit. Be grip.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Yeah, and here we go again.
2nd and long. Here's this out for Matthews, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA! A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Watch the run. Good stop, baby. That's it.
Murray now on first down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cardinals push further out in front. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that.
Let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Look at me. Go.
Check.
Hey, exit. Hit it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
59. Rip left.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep over. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. In for the score as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
On the ready.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 4. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo! Shoot!
Looking to throw. He finds his target. It's Matthews. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They'll find Everett there, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He'll look to throw, and it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to draw a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Defense, keep it up, guys.
Now it's Gurley. A strong running. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Set. 70. Indy. Look at me. Zipper. Hey, Alpha.
Mike 54.
Speaker.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He was looking for Matthews that time. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite.
Murray fighting, lost the football. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.